This phrase reflects the essence of spiritual abundance through detachment. The monk who possesses nothing in the material sense, no wealth, no possessions, no status, embodies a life free from craving, attachment, and ego. Yet, paradoxically, he has everything because he has discovered inner peace, contentment, and clarity. In Buddhist and other contemplative traditions, true richness is not measured by what one owns, but by one's freedom from suffering, fear, and desire. The monk's everything lies in simplicity, presence, wisdom, and compassion, treasures that can't be lost, stolen, or corrupted. In letting go of all, he gains the only thing that truly matters: a liberated mind. This phrase illustrates a profound truth. Real fulfillment comes not from accumulation, but from inner freedom. The monk had no material possessions, no titles, no ambition, yet he lived with deep joy and purpose. Why? Because he was rich in what truly matters: peace of mind, self-awareness, and connection to the present moment. Free from the burdens of ownership and desire, he experienced life fully without needing to control it. His everything was not external. It was the boundless contentment found in simplicity, gratitude, and spiritual clarity. In a world obsessed with more, he discovered that less is where true abundance begins. One day, some travelers came across his hut and they knocked on the door. The door opened up and the monk was sitting right there. And they asked the monk, "Sir, we have traveled all over the world. We have seen beautiful gardens and amazing things. Would you mind showing us your garden? We hear it's one of the most beautiful gardens in the world." The monk simply smiled and said, "My garden is not for you. It's not for anybody. Why would I show you my garden?" The travelers were shocked. They couldn't believe that the monk would reject them. So they kept insisting, "Sir, please let us see your garden." Then the monk got really annoyed and started to shout at them, "Get out, get out, get out, you dirty people. Don't you know I want to meditate?" So the travelers left angry and disappointed. When they went far away from the hut, they started to laugh at the crazy monk who was shouting at them. As they were laughing, one of the travelers said, "You know what? That monk thinks he is so great, but if we really wanted to see his garden, we could just break into his hut and see it." So they decided to go back to the monk's house and see his garden. They broke open the door, ran inside, and found the monk sitting there calmly meditating as if nothing had happened. Then they looked around and realized there was no garden inside. So they asked the monk, "Hey, where's your garden? Show us your garden." And the monk simply opened the window and pointed outside. They ran to the window and looked outside and realized the whole forest was his garden. All the trees, the plants, the flowers, the animals, the birds, everything was his garden. From that moment on, the travelers realized they were the fools. They understood what it meant to have everything. Now, you might be asking, well, how does this story apply to me? What should I do to have everything like that monk? To answer that question, let's look at what that monk did every single day. He woke up every day before sunrise and immediately meditated. Meditation is a practice where you train your mind to focus and bring it under your control. When you meditate, you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions and learn to observe them without judgment. This helps you gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you and ultimately leads you to inner peace. So, whenever you feel stressed or anxious, try to sit down in a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Just sit there for a few minutes and watch your thoughts come and go like clouds passing in the sky. That will help you calm your mind and bring you inner peace. After meditation, he would take a small bamboo stick and start walking to the river. On his way to the river, he would collect all the dry leaves and branches he saw, and when he reached the river, he would put those branches and leaves into the water and push them away. By doing this, he was purifying the river and cleaning it. One day, one of the travelers saw him doing this and asked, "Sir, why are you doing this? You are putting those branches and leaves into the river and pushing them away. Why don't you just leave them here?" The monk replied, "These branches and leaves have been stuck in the forest for a long time, and they have become hard. If I leave them here, other animals will suffer because they may hurt themselves with these hard sticks and branches. So I am cleaning the river and making it pure so that all the living beings can enjoy it." So always remember to keep your surroundings clean. By keeping our environment clean, we are not only creating a healthier space for ourselves, but also for all the living beings around us. After this, he would pick up some stones from the riverbed and arrange them in a row. Then he would sit between the stones and start chanting. He would chant for hours and hours every single day. Chanting is a practice that has been used for centuries to calm the mind and connect with the divine. When you chant, you repeat a sound, word, or phrase over and over again, which helps to focus your attention and bring you into the present moment. This can help to quiet the chatter of the mind and allow you to feel more at peace. After chanting for hours, he would walk back home. On his way back, he would pick up all the trash he saw and take it back to his hut. He would sort through the trash and organize it. Then he would mend the broken pieces and make them usable again. He did this because he believed that everything was precious and should not be wasted. He understood the value of resourcefulness and sustainability long before it became trendy. So always remember to fix things instead of throwing them away. By fixing things, we are not only reducing waste, but also giving new life to old objects. Then he cooked his food and ate. After eating, he cleaned the dishes and slept. He repeated this routine every single day. That's why he had everything, because while others were running around like headless chickens, he was calm and at peace. He was free. Now, some people might say, well, that's easy for him to be free. He has no wife or kids. If I were in his position, I would have everything too. But that's not true. You see, that monk was not only free in his external life, but also internally. He was free from the chains of his mind. His mind was not disturbed by thoughts of lust, anger, or greed. He was free from the suffering that comes from attachment and aversion. He was free because he had realized the truth of life. So if you want to be like that monk, then you must follow his example. Meditate every day to calm your mind. Clean your surroundings to live in harmony with nature. Chant to connect with the divine. Mend broken things to reduce waste. And above all, cultivate a free mind that is not bound by the chains of desire and aversion. Only then will you truly have everything. That's all for today. I hope you liked this story. If you did, please hit the like button below the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any new stories. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.